Hello everyone. In the present video, I will discuss about the concept of dialectical materialism or historical materialism of Karl Marx. So, what is dialectic? The meaning of dialectic is contradiction. So, dialectical materialism is actually derived from the idea of dialectic given by Hegel. Karl Marx took the reference of Hegelian dialectic in his understanding of dialectical materialism or historical materialism. Hegel used the term dialectic for understanding or for interpreting contradiction and conflict among various ideas and how the contradiction of various ideas leads to social change. So, Hegelian understanding or Hegelian narrative of uh, dialectic is basically regarding thoughts, ideas in a particular society and how it evolved, how society changes with the changing pattern of the contradiction, with the changing pattern of the conflict among various ideas and thought processes. But Karl Marx rejected this idea of Hegel. He used the contradiction, that is dialectic term, in his understanding of analyzing material history, or in his understanding or analyzing of the human society in economic system. His understanding of human society is basically determined by the economic system. So his society is mainly about the economic determination. So use of the dialectic term or use of the contradiction by Karl Marx is mainly for understanding the changes in the economic system, changes in the society. Why it is called as the historical materialism? Because his idea of history and the evolution and changes in the human society is basically economic in term, economic in nature. That is, it is the economy which determines the history, historical change and social change in the society. So what does this dialectical materialism means in the Karl Marx's work? Dialectical materialism means the contradiction and conflict among various groups and classes in the economic system or in the larger society. Since economy is the determining factor of the society, so economic system is the focus point of the Karl Marx discussion. So contradiction and conflict among various groups and classes in the economic system that leads to social change in the society. And according to Karl Marx, the history of human society started with the human beings' control of the nature, human beings' idea of the economy or economic activity. The moment human being started doing various economic activities for their livelihood, then the human history started. So this human history passed through many stages, and capitalist is the latest stage where we are living. So this contradiction or dialectic exists in the capitalist society. So dialectic or contradiction between the classes like capitalist and proletariat, and as far as his idea that this contradiction will ultimately leads to the revolution, that is, this contradiction will leads to a change in the society. So what kind of change will occur in the capitalist society? The change will be the socialist state or socialism after the overthrowing of the capitalist by proletariat. there will be socialist state or socialism. So that will be the change. So how this change may occur? Change may occur because of the contradiction or dialectic between the classes. So that is why it is called as dialectical materialism. His dialectic, his contradiction is also confined to the economic system, is also determined by the economic system, because he is considered as the economic determinist, as his idea of society, his idea of history is basically determined by the economic factor. So this is how we can understand, we can define the dialectical materialism or historical materialism in brief. So his idea of the history, his idea of the social change is also economic in nature. That is, economic determination in his idea of social change and history is there. Karl Marx believes that social change may occur in the society because of the contradiction, because of the dialectic of various groups and the classes, that is in the economic system. And in economic system there may be various classes, various interest groups within the economic system, and when there will be the conflict and contradiction of interest and conflict and contradiction of the power, then ultimately it leads to the social change. And this social change will be the succeeding stage in the evolution process. So in this way society will evolve, that is, society will transform and change. So this is how his idea of social change and history is materialistic, that is determined by his idea of economic determination. And as we know, I have already mentioned about the socialism, which is his future stage of the society, consequence of the revolution in the capitalist society. And according to him, this socialism or socialist state is the best society for human being, and which will emerge definitely, absolutely, according to Karl Marx or Marxism. So ultimately his idea of dialectical materialism or historical materialism is for establishing socialism or socialist state. So this much is the present discussion. I hope you have understood. Thank you very much for watching.